House is holding a hearing on preparations for the next phase of the COVID pandemic. Now, you've probably heard some of these reports about a new Omicron subvariant. Public health officials say it's dominant among the new cases in the U.S. Dr. Anthony Fauci also resurfaced this week. He's now talking about the possibility of new restrictions. Let's get the very latest from our congressional correspondent, Kilmeny Duchardt, who's live on Capitol Hill watching all of this for us. Good afternoon, Kilmeny.
Good afternoon, Bianca. John, great to be with you. We have been monitoring this House subcommittee hearing on the new normal, adapting and preparing for the next phase of COVID-19, where we've been listening to witness testimony from Dr. Zeke Emanuel, who has been issuing guidance to the Biden administration on this. Take a listen.
It's very hard to get the economy fully going until we've got this fully under control, and the risks to us of COVID and other respiratory illnesses are at a low enough threshold that we think they're worth taking.
You mentioned that new variant, Bianca, BA2. It is a subvariant of Omicron, and it is 30% more contagious than Omicron was, and it's accounting for nearly 55% of cases, but it can evade vaccines. And as you mentioned, Dr. Fauci once again resurfacing and weighing in on what a new potential wave could bring.
If we do see a significant surge, particularly one that might result in increased hospitalizations, we have to be prepared to pivot and perhaps reinstitute some of those restrictions.
Well, this comes amid a report by House Republicans detailing the quote-unquote uncommon coordination that happened between the CDC and the Federal Teachers Union. With that, where the CDC shared its guidance in order to get the Federal Teachers Union's input on reopening schools. That report says documents and testimony show, however, that the CDC's director, Rochelle Walensky, downplayed the degree to which the CDC departed from past practice to allow AFT to affect the policy-making process. In fact, the CDC allowed AFT to insert language into its operational guidance that made it more likely schools across the country would remain closed after February 2021. But Republicans also noted that White House lawyers did not allow that CDC scientist to testify, which is, again, questions as to why the CDC shared this information in advance to the Federal Teachers Union.
All right. Interesting stuff there, Kilmeny. And Fauci is back. All right. Thanks for that live report. Appreciate it, Kilmeny.